Have you ever imagined yourself as the hero of your own medieval epic, wandering through grand courtyards and exploring winding secret passages where every stone seems to whisper tales of royalty and intrigue? Picture this. A cool breeze carries the scent of ancient timber and damp stone as you ascend the spiral staircase of a centuries-old fortress, your footsteps echoing against walls that have withstood sieges, royal banquets, and the passage of time itself. If you're craving an adventure that blends history, legend, and jaw-dropping architecture, pack your bags for Poland, land of kings, knights, and some of Europe's most spectacular castles. Let's start our journey in Krakow, where the soaring turrets and ornate facades of Wawel Castle rise like a crown over the Vistula River. For over 500 years, this was the political and cultural heart of the Polish kingdom. As you step through the arched gate, you enter a world of Renaissance courtyards trimmed in pastel hues and gilded staterooms decked with tapestries that chronicle heroic battles and royal pageantry. In the cathedral, you'll find the tombs of kings and national heroes, their marble effigies gazing eternally toward gilded altars. Don't miss the Sigismund Chapel, a masterpiece of Italian gold-leaved architecture, nor the crown treasury, where the Polish coronation regalia glints behind glass. Legend says a fearsome dragon once terrorized the city from a cave beneath the hill. Today, a roaring statue breathes fire every few minutes, a playful nod to Wawel's most famous myth. From regal Krakow, we venture north to the colossal red brick walls of Malbork Castle, the largest medieval fortress in the world. Built by Germanic crusaders known as the Teutonic Knights in the 13th century, this sprawling complex covers more than 20 hectares and consists of 3 distinct wards encircled by moats. As you wander through its massive halls and climb its watchtowers, you'll feel dwarfed by the scale and precision of Gothic engineering. Exhibits highlight the daily life of the knights, complete with suits of armor and original manuscripts. In summer, the courtyards come alive with reenactments. Armored riders charge into mock battles while archers demonstrate medieval warfare tactics. Staying into the evening rewards you with a spectacular light show that bathes the fortress in colors, illuminating its soaring ramparts against the night sky. Next, journey southwest to Wałbrzych, where Ksiaz Castle perches on a limestone ridge overlooking dense forests. Often overshadowed by its more famous neighbors, Ksiaz has a unique mystique thanks to its secret wartime past. In the 1940s, it was requisitioned by a notorious regime and transformed into a hub of clandestine construction, with miles of underground tunnels carved into the rock beneath the castle. Today, guided tours take you through eerily lit passageways, where you can still feel the weight of history pressing in. Above ground, the castle presents a harmonious blend of Baroque and Rococo interiors, with painted ceilings, crystal chandeliers, and velvet-draped salons. Stroll through the terraced gardens at sunset for panoramic views of the Sutit Mountains, and, if you have time, check out the nearby Palm House, an unexpected oasis of exotic plants hidden in a former orangery. Our next stop leads us to southern Poland's Pieniny Mountains, where the fortress of Niedzica clamps to a rocky promontory overlooking the emerald waters of Lake Chorsztyn. Also known as Niedzica Castle, this stronghold once guarded trade routes and served as a customs point between rival kingdoms. Walk along the battlements and peer down at the ruins of Chorsztyn Castle on the opposite bank, or take a rickety ferry out to the middle of the lake for a postcard-perfect view. Inside, the museum displays medieval weaponry, period furnishings, and artifacts that chronicle the castle's tumultuous past under Hungarian, Polish, and Austrian rule. Whispers of hidden Incan treasure allegedly smuggled here by a Spanish explorer's widow linger in the empty corridors, adding an air of mystery to every corner. Come twilight, the silhouette of the castle against the lake is pure magic, especially when the calm water mirrors torches flickering along the walls. Head west to the quaint village of Lesna, and you'll find Czocha Castle nestled among pine forests like a fairy tale refuge. With its steep roofs, narrow arrow slits, and hidden balconies, Czocha seems pulled straight from a fantasy novel. Originally a 13th century fortress, it was rebuilt in the 18th century into a Baroque residence, then acquired by a wealthy industrialist who installed elaborate secret passages and trapdoors. During World War II, it was briefly used as a cryptographic center. Some say the Enigma codebooks passed through here. Today, you can join an interactive castle quest to test your wits in the labyrinthine corridors, or attend one of the immersive LARP events where participants don period costumes and reenact courtly intrigues. Whether you're a history geek or just love a good mystery, Czocha's blend of legend and real-life drama will keep you captivated. Further north, in the Jurassic limestone highlands known as the Eagle's Nests, lie the dramatic ruins of Ogrodzieniec Castle. Perched atop the tallest hill in the region, this 14th century stronghold once linked a chain of defensive fortresses stretching toward Krakow. Today, its crumbling towers and craggy walls rise from a forested hill like a Gothic Gibson album cover. Hike the surrounding trails for sweeping views of the Polish countryside, and listen for the rumble of reenactors' trebuchets hurling wooden balls during summer festivals. Ghost stories abound here. Locals swear they've heard spectral horsemen galloping beneath the moonlight. And if you're a fan of modern fantasy, you'll recognize Ogrodzieniec from its role in popular TV adaptations, where its haunting silhouette provided the perfect backdrop for epic battles. Perhaps the most whimsical of all is Moszna Castle, a confection of pastel towers and fanciful dormers set amid manicured gardens. With 99 turrets and 365 rooms, this eclectic creation blends Baroque, Neo-Gothic, and Neo-Renaissance styles into a single fairy tale palace. It was the ancestral seat of a noble family whose wealth flowed from coal mines below. Their art collection still graces the halls, showcasing 17th and 18th century portraits and tapestries imported from France. Take a candlelit evening tour to see the grand dining hall and the mirror-lined ballroom come alive with soft light. Outside, the park invites you to wander along tree-lined avenues, past swan-filled ponds, and under arched trellises draped in climbing roses. If you're lucky, you might catch a classical concert on the terrace, where the castle's ornate architecture provides an acoustic marvel. Finally, tucked away in the limestone gorge of Ogrodzieniec National Park, Pieskowa Skala Castle offers a serene counterpoint to its more imposing cousins. This jewel of the Renaissance stands on a sandstone rock overlooking the Niedzica Castle, a towering natural pillar that seems almost sculpted. The castle's courtyard is framed by arcaded galleries, and inside, the collection of medieval armor and Renaissance art pieces transports you to a time when knights and humanists coexisted. When you tire of history, explore Ogrodzieniec's verdant trails, caves, and the evocative ruins of a 14th century hermitage. It's easy to see why artists and poets found inspiration here. The interplay of natural beauty and human craftsmanship is nothing short of poetic. As our odyssey through Poland's castle crown comes to a close, you'll realize that each fortress is more than a relic. They are living monuments to human ambition, artistry, and the stories that bind us across centuries. From the royal splendor of Wawel to the windswept drama of Ogrodzieniec, every battlement you scale and every echoing hall you traverse connects you to a lineage of kings, knights, and dreamers. So next time you crave an escape that transcends the ordinary, set your compass for Poland. Discover hidden treasures in underground tunnels, chase myths of dragons and secret gold, and let yourself be transported into the pages of history. If you've enjoyed this journey through time and stone, don't forget to subscribe to Immigrant Paths and ring the bell. There's a world of untold adventure waiting just beyond your doorstep. Until our next voyage, keep wandering with wonder and carving your own story into the paths less traveled.